The name of this one is called Does the Punishment Fit the Crime? Or is it fair to it to be the same punishment no matter the crime? Break this any one of these rules, this is punishment. Death. Death. That's some deep shit. So if I lie, I'm gonna die. Steal, I'm gonna die. If I fart out in public and don't say excuse me, I'm gonna die. If I don't wash my hands before I eat, I'm gonna die. If I lie to my parents, I'm dead. Well, fuck it. I mean, because it's gonna be impossible not to do any of it. You can do something. Not just because somebody set a rule up for something you're not. It goes hand in hand without saying. So when you tell a mother lover not to do it, I can promise you, you may not know they did it. Oh, they did it. They plotting. They gone. One or the other. Anybody says otherwise is lying to themselves. They're full of shit. They ain't even lying. Because they know it's a lie. So then before it ain't a lie, it's the truth, and then they full of shit, like I said. But I don't know. I bring this up because stranger man, I always fall back to me. I'm gonna use a punishment. One, it's I was sitting here thinking, and Spirit is teaching me about understanding and knowing the difference when something is irritating you or something is actually trying to bring you harm. So for me, I'm sitting here from the tree and start messing with him. Right. I did mess with one before he messed with me. I'm just gonna say that. Okay. Gotta be real. Now, but I did that because the other day I was at the park sitting and it wasn't bothering me. He kept messing with me. So shit, what fuck? Hell. I don't be bit. I don't be hurt. So I get you before you get me. I strike my and so I was sitting here and I went on a rampage. And I just started smashing it. So you motherfucker, I ain't nothing. Oh, here. It's okay. Let me not do that. No, serious. Serious. See? Look, y'all. Look, 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 look. He's running up my arm. I don't know where he went. And I can't feel him because part of that hand is numb. I'm splitting somebody's forehead open, okay? Don't ask no questions. You won't be confused. But anyway, and I don't even know where you went. That's not fair. But like shit, it wasn't fair when you was smashing us either, but you did. You big old giant ass. Oh, we talking about giants, David and Goliath, and the giants from Earth. Maybe the giants are still here, huh? Maybe we the giants, huh? Giant egos. Hmm? That what's going on? Hmm. or something. Anyway, now back to what I was saying. So me and Ants was over here having a little altercation, or I was having an altercation with the Ants. Ants having however it may go. Okay, and then after a while, and Spirit started talking to me about learning to decipher when somebody is just being an irritant, a pest, and when somebody's actually plotting, trying to harm you, hurt you. There's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference, I guess. I really never thought about it like that till now. Strange enough, at 43 years old, my rule of thumb is I don't care what you do. Leave me out of your bullshit. If my bullshit ain't over there interfering with you and your bullshit, leave me alone. But we got problems. Oh, we got problems. Why you do, Adam? You do. But you understand what I'm saying. But since you do tonight, because we all connected, so there we go. Kuda Nutella. Kuda Matata. Kuda Nutella. Kuda Nutella. All right. So anyway, now the and I realized in that moment, which I know I've realized in other moments, is, and I tell people too, I don't care. I'll get you. I don't care if you're my mama. I don't care if you're my daddy. I don't care if you're my grandma. I don't care if you're my grandpa. I don't care if you got a badge. I don't care if you got a gun. I don't care if you got a bazooka. I don't care if you're the president. I don't care if you're CIA. I don't care if you God. I don't care if you're Jesus. I don't care if you're Muhammad. I don't care if you're Allah. I don't care if you're Buddha. I don't care if you're anybody. If you cross these boundaries, if I ask you not to, that's not me getting you. That's you getting you. Right? I mean, if I say, hey, if you do this, I'm gonna kill your whole family. No, I'm not gonna. But you understand what I'm saying? Because I say shit when I'm into it with people in hopes that they understand. Just leave me alone. I don't be bothered. And if you think you're gonna pull a whole card over here, there's no hole over here. And there's no cards over here, so there's nothing to be pulled. What you will fuck around and do is force my hand. Because I've always been the one to say, I'm meant to make a believe out of it. I learned that early on as a kid. You can just tell people what you're gonna do. You got to show them that you're willing and able to do it. Then they learn. Okay, that if he say it, chances are, I mean, it's not 100%, not 100% right, but chances are that one right there, yeah, just leave him. And I've earned that reputation. Oh, I earned it. I earned that early on as a kid. I still carry it to this day. Now I'm at this crossroads. It's like, okay, it's not that I need to do away with that, but at the same time, I may be turning a friend to be into an end to be. If I just throw everybody in the same boat, the boat that's designed to sink, blow up, whatever. I don't know, to destroy everything upon it. So, because I realized even though the answer was on me in that moment, like, dude, they didn't bite you. They didn't bite you, Daryl. Like, come on, Ophiuchus. Come on, 13. They didn't bite you, bro. So it's like when I was down in Las Cruces, uh, New Mexico, in my apartment complex. There's a hope stealer. Anyway, and I get into it with somebody that was some dude trying to get in the gate, trying to get me to open the gate for him, and they open the gate for me. He literally, I don't know you, dude. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm minding mine, you mind yours. You ain't got nothing to do with you. You ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not opening nothing. Catch me another time, maybe then. I'm not fucking no. I'm not obligated. He got mad and spit over the gate at me. Yeah, I'm a Mexican dude. Supposed to be a MM mixed martial, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so once he did that, I popped that gate and let him in. Oh, come on in, buddy. Yeah, come on up in here. Bring your ass on up in here, dog. Yeah. Come in now. And I remember the property manager and them and everybody was out there and shit. And I was really about to stab that dude. Ancestors said, don't stab that boy, Daryl. Don't stab. I said, the nigga spit at me. I about to. Spirit said, son, down, and out. That one's mine. But since his spit did not touch you, you cannot stab my son. But what you can do is take your belt off and you whoop his ass out here in front of everybody. Since he out here acting like a little child, beat his ass. Whoop that ass. So after the little dive down by the property manager shit, I took my belt off, and I tell you, everybody was out on their balconies. I'm so sure people was recording it. Oh, I'm so sure they recorded everything else. I whooped his ass. I grabbed that man. He kept trying to run up on me, and I whooped him with a buckle too. Yeah, I whooped him with that buckle. You're not a kid. You're grown up out here acting like a child. Mm-hmm. You out there with stop down, stop! They're gonna have to pepper spray you. Well, who was that? Freaking damn, what was that white lady name? She had to get the hell out of there. They ran her out of there. She couldn't do it. After I beat that one black dude in the head with the salsa bottle that was at our apartment complex, a meeting for the residents. You don't live there, but you at our meeting talking shit to our staff. Yeah. So I beat him. I beat him with a glass salsa bottle with them thick ones too, all up down beside his head, busted his head all. I felt bad though. I'm not gonna lie afterwards. Because it was weeks later, I watched this glass salsa bottle that I kept on the side of the refrigerator just for warfare. Because it was that perfect, the way it was like you could hurt somebody and not ever bust it. You could kill them and not ever break it. It was that thick at the bottom. It wasn't no big old like that. It was just like maybe like the top of it was only about like that. But then it got wider, but it didn't get too wide. Maybe like that, about as wide as it got. And yeah, the bottom part was thick. Yeah, the whole thing was. And so I beat him. Without his head. Yeah, he was trying to hurry up and get down the stairs and get out the front gate. But in order to go down that way, you got to go past my apartment door. So I hurried up and ran to my apartment door, opened my shit, threw my backpack and laptop in there. And we was sitting outside. It was nice outside. So we had a meeting outside in the courtyard. And the dude here, he been running around here vandalizing our stuff up. I guess they said he was putting his had the tag in his name over my apartment building, brand new building. We just moved in there. That ain't even been there 2 months and being taken over by the dope heads, drug dealers. I wasn't having that shit. You come down anywhere near my shit with this shit, you gonna get got. And I was getting everybody. I ain't gonna lie, I earned my respect though. Do you hear me? I earned the shit out of my shit. But they was talking about these people, how the building was nice, just asking how things are going since we opened up. And one resident says, it's very nice apartments and everything, but it seemed like now, it seemed like we ain't even been here long, and people are it's starting to go to craps. It's painted on the wall, people tagging their name, and she said, yeah, we've been seeing that Philip has been running around here tagging his name up on stuff, and so I guess nobody knew, but I guess the people upstairs that was out standing on the balconies for the meeting that didn't come to the courtyard. They just stood on their balconies and small so you could see and hear everything. But I guess Philip was bent down. We couldn't see him. He was up there, but he was sitting on the floor up there, so you couldn't see him because of the balcony. And when he heard his name, he stood up and he said, to damn, what was that lady's name? She was so nice too. I hate to see her go. She realized HUD was on bull crap. The shelter people who got the apartment complex was on bull crap. Everybody was. And she said she couldn't do it. And I think after I busted Phillip's head that day, I kind of put her in. She was 5'4", 120 pounds. She was 5'7", 5'8", 400 pounds. What you scared of him for? What you do, Miss Lady, when you get off work so you don't lose your job? Get you a ski mask, bandana, something, hoodie, wrap yourself on up. So just in case it's some video, you don't care about Philip knowing who you is. Just one case people video recording, so you can lose your job. You still got to feed your family. Follow it ain't hard to catch him, okay? You know his whole routine, okay? Got two places to go. So catch his ass. You sit on him. After you jump him, you sit him, throw something over his head. Throw him down on the ground, and you sit on this motherfucker. I mean, you 400, he 100, but do the math, my head, okay? So, and put your mouth up to that nigga's ear. And you say the most fucked up shit to that nigga, you gonna dig all in his booty. Say some crazy shit. Fuck his whole head up. Fuck his whole head up. You might have liked it, I don't know. Shit. I don't know. Maybe he might like see smaller fingers. But damn, her name was just on the Lacey. Miss Lacey. That's her name. Lacey. But yeah, and she stood up and said something to her. Hey, Miss Lacey, I'm 30 something or 40 something, however old he was. It is. Do I look like I'm a kid? Why would I go around tagging my name on something? And she was like, well, Philip, we didn't know you was here. Glad you could join us, even though you don't live here. But then when after he said what he said, so he stood up, he had his face covered up, he had a hoodie on, he had it all tied around his face, like, so could nobody see his face, even though he made sure that we knew that he was there. Okay. And he hurried up and sat back down. And I said, no, nigga. No, you don't get to get that off. Stand your motherfucking ass back up, Philip. Stand your ass up, Philip, and be accounted for, nigga. Fuck, you gonna stand up, talk your shit, and then sit your black ass back down on that ground, nigga. Man up, nigga. You was bold enough to tat your shit up on our building. You was bold enough to stand up and say your shit. You was bold enough to come to a resident and meet that apartment complex that you're not a resident at. At the same time, you want it on a sex offense for not registering as a sex offender at the same time. That's probably why your face was covered up. Pretty sure it was. But I told him. I didn't know that at the time, but I ended up, yeah. So anyway, so Philip, I tell Philip, stand your ass back up, nigga. Stand your ass back up and talk that shit. Keep talking that shit. Don't say that little shit and then sit back down. Stand up. And you stand back up. Tired of talking a little shit. And Lacey already know me. Well, she really don't. At that time, she really didn't. I was warning her. I told her my story. Most people don't think they believe it until they see that first time. And then I think it all comes together for them. It scared a lot of people, though, honestly. There's a lot of people waiting too, I think. But the way I see it is, if they're real people, they're going to stick around. They meant to. So, anyway. So, I changed words with Philip. Lacey trying to get me to calm down. No, I'm getting Philip now at this point. Because Philip is cowering down. Because he ain't talking shit. He just tells me I ain't got nothing to do with it. No, nigga, I do. I live here. I do. I live here. Mm-hmm. And since I live here, see, you don't. One thing you have to do with this meeting, you up there vandalizing our building. Make a long story short, Lacey told me to cool off and Philip to leave. I told her, oh yeah, I'm going somewhere. Me and Philip about to go for a walk. Because I'm about to get him. He trying to run down the walk to get down the stairs so quick, but I'm on the bottom floor. When you get down that bottom stairs, my apartment door is right there. Hurry up, unlock that door, threw that bag in there, grabbed that bottle off the side. Once he came around that corner, I snatched him by the back of his collar, bent him over. I didn't have to do all that. And I wasn't stopping. It took everybody in the apartment complex to come and pull me out of him. I was angry. I was holding a lot of anger in, a lot of shit in. Past Philip, way before Philip. Philip caught the end. Philip caught the wrath of a lot of accumulated shit. We gotta be careful with that, y'all. Gotta be very mindful. Damn. That's why it was good to just get it out. So nobody else catch it. That's what I do now. Just give it to you. I'm just gonna tell you. Now hold it in. Mm-hmm. Oh, I had time for them games. But back to the initial story and the point of it all. Does the punishment fit the crime? Ants weren't biting on me. Nah, I'm pounding, like angry man over here on the ground. Irritating. Philip wasn't harming me. Philip was irritating me. And I'm sorry, Philip. Me and Philip already talked. We had conversations about this. So we cool. Dang, everybody that fought up there. Everybody. Dang there. 99% of them. Probably so. Law enforcement don't bother me up there. They leave me alone. They sure him. Okay. Daryl, how you doing today? See this mess around here. Charger. How you think I'm doing? See what y'all creating. Y'all allowing to fester. So, yeah. Moral of the story is, and I know this this is my life story. But what can I say? It is what it is. Now, do the punishment fit the crime? Ask yourself that. And this is for my chosen ones, because I know we carry a lot. We carry a lot. It's like we got the whole world on our shoulders. We're constantly thinking about them, constantly. Because all the sleepless nights, all the external things we do to try to cope with this. I'm glad for this younger generation. Y'all coming in on some stuff, but y'all coming in highly. It's time. It's time for wisdom from beyond to rise up in her children. This moment is here. Get back in nature, mother. That dirt. The dirt. Nature. The ants, too. Can't forget about the ants, y'all. Can't forget about them. Gotta love them. Now, some that I'm out here, I'm really, really, really thinking. Tell me what you think. I say mosquitoes, bed bugs, roaches, termites. Maybe not termites. Bed bugs, freaking mosquitoes. Y'all shepherds for the devil. They work for the CIA. Or 13 ruling families. False rulers. Not ruling anything. Masters of deceit and trickery. Love y'all. Wisdom from beyond. Signing out. Ophiuchus, 13 zodiac sign. I'm in the house, y'all. Christ consciousness. 12 disciples plus 1 equals 13. Remember, I told you.